Today, I'm going to explain how to quickly bring your blood pH back up to an alkaline level. If you're struggling with any of these issues, they aren't just random symptoms with an unknown cause. The odds are that you could be battling diet-induced low-grade metabolic acidosis caused by our acidic Western diet. This illness is extremely common in the US, but most healthcare providers aren't taught about it in medical school, so it can go undiagnosed. I just want to throw some random facts out there to put things into perspective. Cigarettes were first created in the 1800s, and by 1940, half of American adults and physicians were smoking them. It wasn't until lung cancer research in the 50s when cigarette sales finally began to decrease. Sweden introduced the first food pyramid in 1974. Since then, we have changed the food pyramid 3 times. Artificial sweeteners have been around for 100 years. Decades of research have already proven that artificial sweeteners are bad for your health, but the public is just now starting to accept this fact. My point is, it seems like we are always 10 steps behind. Our perception of what healthy is so far skewed from the truth. 1 minute we're counting calories, then we're on low-fat diets, next we're avoiding carbs completely, and it's getting out of control. Through my research, I have found that the common link to these illnesses is diet-induced metabolic acidosis. To give you an idea, here are just a couple examples of the research that's out there. I want everyone to understand the impact of acidosis now, not 20 years from now. It's so hard to find the motivation to adopt a healthier lifestyle when you're already at a low, but going from a mildly acidic pH to an alkaline pH can help tackle the inflammation in your body and make you feel good within days. If you feel like you're constantly trying just so hard to get your health back on track, but you're never making progress, then this video is for you. Diet-induced acidosis is defined as a slightly lower blood pH due to decreased bicarbonate in the blood. Bicarbonate is the alkaline molecule that your body needs to increase your pH and get rid of excess acidity. This research shows that lower levels of bicarbonate in your blood have been associated with increased inflammation. Here, it's been associated with less muscle strength and decreased fitness, increased insulin resistance and progression of kidney disease, decreased bone density, higher mortality rate, increased blood pressure. Baking soda is made of sodium bicarbonate, so this is a cheap and easy source of bicarbonate. The recommended dosage is mixing half a teaspoon with 4 ounces of cold water once a day on an empty stomach. The dosage can be taken twice a day if one has multiple symptoms of acidosis. In this study, patients took sodium bicarbonate for 5 days, and it increased their power during high-intensity exercise, as well as increased their blood pH. Here, patients received bicarbonate, and it decreased the amount of acid produced by their bodies, but also increased their leg press power at 70%. This article shows that taking sodium bicarbonate helps support your immune system and fight off inflammation. Bicarbonate helps slow progression of kidney disease and improves nutritional status. Bicarbonate had a favorable effect on bone and calcium loss. If you decide to take the baking soda, do not take it for more than 2 weeks at a time. Take a 10-day break in between. If not, you could become too alkaline. If you have apple cider vinegar at home, you could add a teaspoon to the mix to improve the health benefits even more. The bicarbonate in the baking soda has a strong anti-inflammatory action, helps with detoxification, and increases the blood pH. In 1918, during the Spanish flu, there was a doctor who worked for the U.S. Public Health Service who treated his patients with baking soda. The patients who were alkalized with baking soda either did not get the flu, or if they did, they had very mild symptoms. So not only could this help with illness and disease, but it could be a good remedy during flu season or if you feel yourself coming down with something. Baking soda is not known to routinely increase your blood pressure, but if you're concerned about this, there are other sources of bicarbonate that you can take, such as magnesium bicarbonate. This is not as readily available because of its short shelf life. You can, however, make it yourself at home by following these instructions. Just remember, anything you ingest can have risks and contraindications. According to the Journal of the American Medical Association, over 100,000 Americans die every year from prescription drugs. Even aspirin kills 15,000 people a year. So please review these precautions before taking. Also, I want you to remember, taking the baking soda is a short-term solution. It's great because it restores your pH, so you might feel good within a couple of days, but if you take it for long periods of time, it could make you too alkaline, so do not take it for more than 2 weeks. Take at least a 10-day break if you decide to take it again. Baking soda does not permanently make your blood pH alkaline once you stop taking it. Only a healthy alkaline diet can provide the best long-term results, which I will explain in detail in future videos. The goal of the baking soda is to jumpstart your health in your body so that you feel better right away. I'm excited for you, and I hope that within the next couple of days you start to see drastic changes with your health and overall how you feel.